Hello, everybody. Mr. and Mrs. Traveler here.
How you guys doing today? How's everybody doing?
All right, everybody. Happy Friday. And as always, getting one day closer to that cruising. So let's talk about some things going on with the CDC. Finally, some movement. Let's talk about it when we get right back after this. All right, welcome. Happy Friday, everybody. And who's ready to fly into Miami to jump on a cruise?
That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, oh, of course, guys, we got to start off with our beautiful webcam view of the port of Miami. We were there just last week.
We sure was. We were in South Beach, spending some time with Tiny Traveler for her birthday. She turned 17.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you would, I see some of you doing already. Let's get those great big thumbs up there for the live. We appreciate all those thumbs up.
If you see a smile on Mr. Traveler's face, that's a good thing. He has a good reason to smile today.
Yes, I do.
Let's get into it.
All right, guys. So a couple of things came out from the CDC. I can't talk today. CDC today regarding cruising. And I want to say good afternoon to all of you that are joining us on here from near and very far.
Shout out to the first person that logged in, Yolanda. How you doing? We good too.
All right, guys. So we're not going to be with you long today, but we just did talk about this because it's finally some good news with the CDC. Some things in the right heading in the right direction. So we had a meeting with our Miami mayor down here, Daniela Cava, and she had a meeting with the CDC director and a couple of other people that are involved with the CDC. And here's that statement here really quickly. And I'm not going to leave it up too long, but basically, let's just read it. We were very encouraged by our call today with the CDC director, yada, yada, yada. I was impressed by the director's knowledge of the industry and her empathy to the economic hardships that this loss of this business has caused. We are excited that the CDC will shortly be issuing new guidelines for a restart to cruising, taking into consideration the advancement made possible by the vaccine, and we are eager to work with the CDC and cruise industry as a positive partner and a resource. Some may want to sue, but we want to sail, and we are ready to collaborate and make sure the cruise capital of the world can lead the way to rebuild this critical industry. So obviously that's a little dig at the governor there between the mayor and the governor.
Deep conversation.
Ain't getting into that. But I think that is very good news. And,
Can you kind of break down that particular paragraph you just read so we can understand what's going on?
So basically, they had this meeting with the CDC, and it sounds like from the minutes from that meeting that the CDC is ready to move forward in its return to cruising initiative or whatever the plan may be.
So it sounds like we're going in the right direction.
We are heading in the right direction now.
So there was a conversation with the mayor.
Yeah. So,
and CDC.
But if you notice that statement, the thing that they said in there, which was interesting, it said because of the progress made by the vaccine. So you can take that to mean a couple of things. But I think I know what that's going to mean for us in the short term. I think that's going to mean in the short term that you're going to have to be fully vaccinated in order to enjoy a cruise from the United States. But I do think that it's on the horizon very, very soon. So we'll be waiting for that to come from the CDC with bated breath to see what they're going to come out with. But as we discussed last week, we see the Carnival returning some crew back to the United States.
Yes.
Carnival is not doing like some of the other cruise lines are doing, which is going out of foreign ports, like Royal Caribbean and Celebrity are doing out of Nassau and Barbados and St. Martin. Couldn't think of that last one. So
they're gearing towards vax cruising.
So that's kind of
the new term for it,
vax cruising.
Vax cruising.
So that seems to be what's going to happen here. I think that we're going to get some guidance from the CDC very soon. Of course, they're going to make them jump through a bunch of hoops to do this, guys.
Of course.
So will we see June, July possibly, but I wouldn't expect a big. It probably might be 1 or 2 ships. Not going to be a lot, and I definitely think you're going to have to be fully vaccinated to get on board these ships.
I think if they do sell, these ships are going to fill up so quick because they won't be at full capacity. I don't think. I think that you definitely would have to have a COVID test probably before and after, and vaccinated. How about that?
Yep. So, and that's going to be
wear a mask.
That's going to be kind of our part B to this. The other announcement that the CDC physically made today. They actually physically made an announcement about international travel, which a lot of you probably have seen in the news or on your time feeds or anything. There's a lot of information about the CDC with international travel going along. But we wanted to start with this cruise industry news because, of course, that's near and dear to our hearts.
Shout out to Nautical Nurse Nancy. Hoop jumpers. Hashtag hoop jumpers. You got that right.
Yeah, that's for sure. And it definitely is going to be that to beginning with. But you know what? I think that it's a start to get us back to cruising. I think as we move forward and more people get vaccinated, more people develop the antibodies, more people we get this herd immunity, and numbers start to decline. I don't think that we will see cruising remain just vaccinated only. I don't know if they would be able to sustainably
super enforce it.
Well, I don't know if you could keep that going with only vaccinated people with all the plethora of cruise ships out there.
Yeah.
But it may be a while before the folks that don't have the vaccine are allowed on board the ship. But again, this is a positive step in the right direction. I'm glad to see that the CDC is making some movement because they have made movement in so many areas when it comes to airplanes, when it comes to trains, when it comes to stadiums, restaurants. Everything under the sun that you can imagine, the CDC has gotten their 2 cents in on it, except for been
in everybody's cookie jar.
Except for this cruise line, which got a really bad rep from last year. Yeah, there was a problem on a couple of cruise ships. That can't be denied. But listen, how many people got infected when they went to the Super Bowl last February? That was down in Miami.
Well, that was before they even caught it.
Right.
So.
Because we didn't stop until the end of March. So beginning of February, you had people from all over the world at Super Bowl. How many people there turned that into a super spreader event? Who knows? They weren't tracking it then. Cruise ship was an easy target.
If you just logging on, welcome. Thank you so much, everybody who's new. Thank you so much for tuning in to Mr. and Miss Traveler. I'm ElleKosGlam. This is Mr. Traveler, and we are so happy you made it on a busy Friday. Thank you for stopping your day to tune in. We appreciate it. Thank you for all the thumbs up, the comments below. When we get off, we want you to keep on talking down below because this is a very touchy, very serious situation. We're trying to cruise again, but we want to do it safely. And if you're ready to cruise, give us a call, 877-697-4470, or we can be reached at www.mr-traveler.com.
Yes, that's right. And Betty Reed asked a good question. What about the children who are not age to be vaccinated? Great question. And we'll have to see. That's going to be part of this CDC mandate. I'm sure that'll be part of the rollout.
I think the mandate will be more of a deal that they have to make. So they have to figure out the ins and out of it. I'm sure there'll be a lot of things that we have to read between the lines, and some, age differences and people who don't feel like they should take the vaccine versus the people who have already had the vaccine and have to have it because they have a pre-existing. I think they're going to definitely mandate vaccines, but I'm sure everybody 100% will have to have a COVID test before and after the cruise.
Yeah, so let's talk about the CDC announcement that did come out today.
Okay.
It is very lengthy, and I'm just kind of going through some of the key parts of this. But basically, they made the statement today that that people that are fully vaccinated are basically safe to travel, is what they're saying, and they're saying so internationally. They're just saying basically you're good to travel, and I think it's more of a statement than anything, but I guess it's a start. And I want to kind of define what they consider fully vaccinated for you first.
Yeah.
Fully vaccinated to the CDC is considered 2 weeks after the second dose in a 2-dose series, such as the Pfizer or Moderna, or 2 weeks after a single-dose vaccine, such as the Johnson & Johnson one.
Okay. There's a fourth one coming out, too.
Yes, that's right. There's a fourth one coming back. So that's what they consider to be fully vaccinated. And I want to just take a quick second to say thank you to our wonderful friend over in Belgium, Valerie Toussaint.
Hi, Valerie.
Thank you for that super chat. Hello from... Oh, that's from Zach.
That's
Hello,
from Zach.
Bonjour, Zach.
Bonjour. Hello from Zach.
I think that's Valerie and
Just
Zach.
now that
Hello,
I have
family.
decided to cancel my cruise. Oh, good grief.
Yeah, we took care of that for her yesterday.
If you look at her avatar, those are her kids in her avatar, and we have met each and every one of them. We went to Planet Hollywood and ate with them, and we met up there and had a good time. Mm-hmm. Did we eat? I can't remember.
No, we did not eat.
No, we just met them.
Yeah, and then we went on the cruise afterwards.
We really quickly. Yep, we talked to them at Planet Hollywood. We met them at Disney Springs, and we are friends to this day. And they are from Belgium. Bonjour.
So, great question from Tony the Tiger. It says, booked on the Mardi Gras for June 7th. What are your thoughts on the timeline? Will we cruise? We have been vaccinated.
That's coming up quickly.
Yeah. I mean, I guess if I had to say, if Carnival was going to put any ship out there.
I'm about 99% sure they're going to cruise.
Well, yeah. But I'm just saying they're not going to be able to put all their ships out there. So I would have to guess if they're going to put any ship out there to be the first one back out there, why not your brand new?
Why not?
Why not your brand new one?
Mardi Gras. Right.
Sounds fair to me. I mean, with one thing that we've learned over this last year of dealing with this pandemic is that
have a year changed us.
It has, I think everything that we thought it was just not there. I mean, it's just no rhyme or reason to all the things that are going on. Like I told you, you could never told me we would be here a year later and not on a cruise. I was reading a statement from Vicky from Royal Caribbean, the president for Royal Caribbean, and I read her statement, and she was just kind of reminiscing over the last year, and she was saying how that her and the other cruise line executives, when they first did this last March, they did a self-imposed 30-day pause in sailing. And she herself said, we never in a million years would imagine a year later we'd be still sitting here talking about this.
It's very strange. But if you think about it, if you sit there, all you guys we're talking to out there, if you sit back and think about it, just like Vicky was saying, take a look back and think about where you were this time last year. How much have changed and how much we have been through. It hasn't been an easy year, but we made it. And if you have something booked, at least you have something to look forward to. That's the good part about it. We've been through a pandemic. We've been through a lot of changes. We've lost a lot, but we are still here, and we have to look at everything that we still have. Take that information and go on the next day. That should push you to the next day, because we are still here. And to go through all those changes over a year, it's changing to people. People don't stay the same. I know I'm not the same person that I was last year. I'm actually stronger, and you should be too. Mr. Traveler is not the same person he was a year ago. We have literally had to adapt to changes. Yep. And we have to face things that come up fast, whether we have to shut down, wear a mask. We never thought we would have to do that, but guess what? We did it. So now hopefully we're on the opposite side of this pandemic. We are still in a pandemic, but now I would say we are post-pandemic, and wow, have we grown in a year.
Yeah. Important to know, like the CDC announcement today for the green, I call it the green lighting for people who are vaccinated. It's really just, I guess, more of a stamp of approval on the vaccine from their perspective, but it does not change some of the requirements. So if you travel internationally, you still have to have the negative COVID test upon returning, even if you are vaccinated, even if you have been exposed to COVID-19 and have the antibodies. You still every single person has to have that negative test upon returning to the United States. But they're saying that they have more faith that you're able to go out and about and travel both domestically and internationally with a little bit more security. Yeah. So definitely, if you're thinking about doing any kind of international travel, if it's allowed into that country, you definitely want to check with that country's websites,
the policies,
yes,
procedures,
to see what you need, because there's plenty of places that require negative COVID tests before going to their country, and then you have to have a negative COVID test coming back to the United States. So it's definitely something that you want to research if you're planning on doing any kind of international traveling, even if that means flying from here to Nassau to get on that Royal Caribbean cruise, flying here to St. Martin to get on that cruise. There are things that you're going to have to do to get on board that cruise, even though you have that negative, even though you have the vaccination.
It's going to look really different when you fly. Me and Mr. Traveler flew, I'll say about 10 times, 10 to 15 times since the pandemic. It looks really different when you fly out now and when you go on to travel, but just at least you're there, at least you're doing what you want to do. But it's going to look different flying as far as the airports, social distancing, being careful. Some people are very fearful when you look at them, but eventually you calm down, and then everybody's kind. But me and Mr. Traveler noticed as we've been traveling, people are starting to get back used to traveling now. So it's not as bad as it was when we first started traveling, but things are looking different. So when you go on that cruise, it's not gonna look the same, but at least you'll be there.
Shout out to Miss Traveler, who's been on the she has been everybody's cheerleader that's been calling the business and here today, giving everybody some good vibes and some good hope here.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you.
and somebody's big day is coming up this week too.
What's that? Snowball, you gonna tell me what it is?
Mrs. Traveler's birthday is coming up later this week.
Thank you, honey.
So
my birthday is Wednesday.
Birthday is this week. We're going to do a trip for Mrs. Traveler, but it's going to be coming up in a few weeks.
Yes.
We had to logistically move things around, but we have a fantastic trip lined up for her.
I don't do a lot. I usually work from the back of the behind the scenes. I don't even like to get on camera. All the time, I'm very quiet, very shy, and I don't toot my own horn. So thank you so much for mentioning that. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Nautical Nurse Nancy, for that super sticker for that lovely pair.
Thank you so much. Hair character with lovely dovey eyes, blowing red hearts in the air. Thank you.
Thank you so much,
Nautical Nurse Nancy.
We appreciate that.
We go way back with Nautical Nurse Nancy.
Yeah.
We remember when she first started. And she was on when we first started, so we really cool. We cool people. If you can, just go check her out. Thank you so much, Nautical Nurse Nancy.
So,
I've just been trying to, I'm going to go ahead. I've been really trying to encourage people who are calling. We talk to people every day, all day on the phone. I'm so glad we able to book people. I'm very humble, very grateful. But when people call, they're very fearful of traveling right now. And I can understand that, especially my elderly family that's calling. You're not my friends when we get to know you. You actually become our family.
Right.
So they're a little bit fearful. But I think it's time to just push you out the nest a little bit. Mama bird pushing the little babies out. I think it's time to go back out there, and we've been out there. And if you want to do a land trip, we would recommend Mexico. Mexico is actually up on their game better than Florida. But we trying to catch up to Mexico. They doing an awesome job at the resorts in Mexico. So I have to say shout out to everybody who's working in Mexico, especially Cancun. They doing such a fabulous job, and that's why we keep going there.
I see our friend Andreon from Jamaica, man.
Hi, man. Respect.
Hello to you. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for all the birthday wishes. I appreciate you all. Thank you. I haven't gotten glam yet because I've been, I guess, cleaning up and washing clothes and doing wifely duties I'm supposed to be doing, and we've been traveling a lot, so I'll get back on my channel. But thank you so much for the birthday wishes.
Absolutely. All right, everybody. So we're gonna let you go today. Just wanted to bring that couple of news from you.
It was good news.
Just to kind of recap, we had the Miami mayor Daniela had a meeting with the CDC directors. Very positive. Where the CDC director and the other people on there indicated that they're ready to move forward very soon with the next phase of the return to sale. So we'll see what that looks like and see how things
really
have been
news.
modified based on the vaccinations. So, and then, of course, the CDC making the official announcement today that they're greenlighting travel for people that have had these the vaccinations. And I'm looking at Jack Bauer said, "Are you guys looking at doing a group cruise someday?" We do group cruises all the time.
We do them all the time. Give us a call.
We've got one coming to Hawaii this year,
Hopefully, our fingers are crossed.
And then next year we're having a fabulous one, which I'm confident that one will be going. And we have a lot of people on there going on the Carnival celebration for Thanksgiving next year. If you want to join us, we'd love to have you. It's going to be a great time. We have a lot of people on that one with us. And it's going to be the inaugural sailing for that ship. Once it comes from England, it's going to come to Miami. Yes. And then we'll cruise from Miami on the very first sailing. So we're looking forward to that. And come meet some new family, make some new friends. We're going to have a great time. We're going to have all this. Well, hopefully by then we'll get rid of some of our built-up cruise tension because we all cruised a little bit.
Yes, absolutely.
But it'll be a good time.
Yes, I can't wait. I'm so excited. Thank you to each and every one for the birthday wishes. I see them down below. I'm going to press a heart as soon as we wrap this up.
Cruise for life. Love.
Cruise for life. Love.
Thank you so much. We appreciate that super chat.
I am so glad you all continue to encourage everyone. Happy early birthday, Miss Traveler. Thank you so much. I love you. Thank you. Thank you so much. And a special shout out to Auto by Diva. I'm not sure if she's down below, but I have to go pick up her gift because she sent me a early birthday gift. So I sent her a thank you gift. Thank you so much, Auto by. I appreciate it.
All right, so thank you so much for everybody. And in the meantime, guys, if you're interested in going on one of those cruises out of St. Martin or Nassau, we are booking those. We can get you on there and help guide you through that process. And of course, if the CDC makes an announcement, like we anticipate very soon, hopefully we'll see some U.S. cruises ready to go with certain provisions, I'm sure, but when they are, we're ready to help you out with that.
That was some good news today.
If you feel like you need to travel this year and you want to kind of give the cruise a little time to get back to normal, we do all kind of land trips if you want to try something different on land. We're big cruisers, but we have really been having a good time with the land resorts.
I've been enjoying them.
It's like the cruise, but it just sits at the same port.
It's like one port. You just at that one port the whole time.
Yeah, we've been having a great time.
We've been having a good time on the resorts. We got one coming up. Matter of fact, make sure you stay tuned because we, as you know, we just got back from South Beach. We just got back from New Orleans. Before that, we was in Cancun. Make sure you stay tuned because it's traveling time. It's time for us to get back out there. So our bag has been packed all year. We already been traveling, and I like it like that. I love to travel. See the world,
Perfect. All right. Well, I want to thank you so much. Did I see something about? I see happy birthday, Zach. Is it Zach's birthday?
It might be Zach's birthday. Is it?
Did I miss it? Let me see if I can look it up.
Thank you for all the thumbs up. We appreciate it, and even our Patreon, Alice there. I didn't see him on, but I'm sure he'll watch this video back. Thank you for everybody who has given us a thumbs up. Click that subscribe button if you haven't, and make sure you subscribe to our channel. Our channel is lit. We the bomb. We're a really good channel. We are a really warm, welcoming couple, and we like to just interact with our subscribers, and we kind of different. We really relate to and befriend our subscribers, and they become our family.
Oh, he said happy birthday from Zach.
Thank you so much, Zach. I appreciate appreciate it. I wish I knew how to say, how do you say thank you in French?
Oh, you're going to make me think.
Bonjour is hello.
Merci and...
Merci.
That's thank you.
It's thank you. Merci.
That's thank you.
Oh, Alistair is here. Hey, Alistair.
Hey, Alistair.
How you doing?
I love all of our family that is from...
D.
In
French, D.
Oh,
okay.
Gotcha.
Thank you so much, Valerie. I gotta learn.
Love all of our family from overseas. Thank you so much for watching.
Yeah. Thank you so much. It's so fun interacting with different cultures and learning how they live. That's why we like to travel the world, because it's interesting to see how they live and speak their language, eat their food. You know, me and Mr. Traveler like to get into the local part of it. We're not big on just the tourist areas. We actually go right to the neighborhoods and try to figure out, what we can learn, from each culture. That's what we really love about cruising. So I'm so glad that the mayor of Miami moved CDC hopefully into the right direction. Let's keep our fingers crossed and just keep watching our channel. We're going to update you as we learn. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes.
We'll try my French a little bit. I think I got Je m'appelle Monsieur Traveler et Mademoiselle Traveler.
Oui.
I think I got it. Enough for you to understand me.
Wow. I like that talk. That's a birthday gift right there.
Well, I had to dust the high school off of that one. All right, thank you so much, guys. I'm sure we'll probably pop on here on Sunday, do our Sunday. We haven't done that in
Let's do Sunday.
We'll have a little chit chat, and hopefully we'll have some CDC announcements by then. I don't know, because it's going into the weekend, but who knows?
That we'll see you guys on Sunday. We also are gonna put up a boat tour tomorrow, and we went when we went to South Beach. We actually went to the boat show, so you guys gave us a lot of feedback when we went to St. Pete. You loved that video, so let's do it again.
All right. Thank you so much. Madame Traveler. That's right, because you're married. Yes, Madame.
Like
Mademoiselle is not married. Madame.
It's proper to say Madame. I like it. Valerie helping us out.
All right, thank you, everybody. Thank you so much for watching.
Zach.
Have the best weekend ever, and know that we're one day closer.
One day closer.
Oh, that's right. Happy Easter. Happy Good Friday, everybody. I almost forgot that.
Happy Good Friday. Happy Easter. We missed Palm Sunday. Palm Friday. Friday was last week, or Palm Sunday?
Palm Sunday was
Palm
last
Sunday
Sunday.
was last week, so next week
This is Good Friday.
This is Good Friday.
And we're going into Easter on Sunday. Yes, thank you so much.
Gotcha.
Enjoy your Easter, ladies and gentlemen.
We've been traveling so much, I can't even keep up with what, but make sure you keep track of our channel, because we may go live in the blink of an eye.
All right, everybody, have a great weekend. Life's short.
Have fun.
See the world.
See the world. Stay tuned for our channel.
Bye,
You don't wanna
guys.
miss it.